Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 3. We are hearing the prayers by Vasudev, which is offering to baby Krishna as soon as the Lord has appeared. The Lord has appeared as a child, but fully decorated, four arms, wearing beautiful clothes, beautiful ornaments. Vasudeva is offering very nice prayers to him. Okay, going on. Vamasya lokasya vibhorirakshishur
त्वम् अस्य लोकस्य विभोरिरक्षिषु
grihe vatirnosi mama kileshvara.
ग्रहे अवतीर्णोऽसि मम किलीश्वरः
Rajanyasam surakotiyuthapir
राजन्यसंज्ञा सुरकोटियूथपैर्
Nirvyuhamana nihanishyase chamuhu.
निर्व्यूहमानानिह निष्यसे च मुहुः
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. O my Lord, proprietor of all creation, you have now appeared in my house, desiring to protect this world. I am sure that you will kill all the armies that are moving all over the world under the leadership of politicians who are dressed as Kshatriya rulers, but who are factually demons. They must be killed by you for the protection of the innocent public. Krishna appears in this world for two purposes, paritranaya sadhuna vinashaya chaduskritam, to protect the innocent religious devotees of the Lord and to annihilate all the uneducated, uncultured asuras who unnecessarily bark like dogs and fight among themselves for political power. So, what are the two purposes Krishna comes?
To protect the devotees and to annihilate the miscreants.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, it is said Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. The Hare Krishna movement is also an incarnation of Krishna in the form of the holy name Nama Rupe. So people ask, oh Kalyug, now where is Krishna? Ah, Krishna is here. The holy name is here. Holy name is Krishna. Every one of us who is actually afraid of the Asuric rulers and politicians must welcome this incarnation of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Then we will surely be protected from the harassment of Asuric rulers. At the present moment, these rulers are so powerful that by hook or by crook, they capture the highest posts in government and harass countless numbers of people on the plea of national security or some emergency. Then again, one asura defeats another asura, but the public continues to suffer. Right? Isn't it? The people who are supposed to be taking care of the general public, they themselves are becoming the cause for distress to the general people, the government, the officials all over the world. Then again, we see some people who are in power are trying to change this. They understand what is the responsibility of being in power. The responsibility is to take care of of the citizens. We can see some government officials now doing that. But on the whole, that's not the case. Therefore, the entire world is in a precarious condition, and the only hope is this Hare Krishna movement. Lord Nrsimhadev appeared when Prahlad was excessively harassed by his Asuric father. because of such Asuric fathers, that is, the ruling politicians, it is very difficult to press forward the Hare Krishna movement. But because Krishna has now appeared in his holy name through this movement, we can hope that these Asuric fathers will be annihilated and the kingdom of God established all over the world. The entire world is now full of many asuras in the guise of politicians, gurus, sadhus, yogis, and incarnations, and they are misleading the general public away from Krishna consciousness, which can offer true benefit to human society. Right? So people who are pretending to be politicians, but actually are not. People who are pretend, in the sense, not doing the duty, pretending to be sadhu or guru or incarnation. So Krishna is here in this Kali Yuga as in his name, in the form of his name. You don't say Krishna is in his name. Krishna, the name is Krishna. Krishna is the name, but he's here in the form of his name. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because someone may think that Krishna is in his name. Yeah, it's so one devotee was giving class and he was saying Krishna is in his name. Prabhupada was hearing the class. Prabhupada said Krishna is, the name is Krishna. Hmm.
So he's telling the Naam ki Mahima, right? In the Kali Yuga, how important.
Yeah, to understand that how is Krishna present here in this
Kali Yuga,
Kali
right?
Yuga?
Kali
Yeah,
Yuga, he is present here. Like we might be thinking that Krishna is not there. He was there 5,000 years ago. He was there 500 years ago. But where is he now, right?
that's
So
right.
that's what he's telling.
So where
That
is he
he,
now? Where is Krishna now?
yeah, so he's his name. Krishna is his name.
That's right. So the holy name is here. By
Yeah,
chanting
okay.
the holy name, our demoniac tendencies will be killed.
Mm.
Yeah, and our divine qualities will be protected. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So all we need to do is chant the holy name. And then the entire world will become peaceful. Ayam tva asabhyastava mano grihe
I am tu asavyatam
Yes, Tavajan
manograhe
Shrutva grajamste nyavadit sureshvara.
Shrutva
Sutva
Grajamste
Krujate
Navadvit
Naikvadit
Suresh
Surishvaraha
Satevataram purushe samarpitam.
Satyavataram Purushe Samarpitam
Pitam
Shrutva dhunevabhisarati udayudaha.
Shrutva
Shrutvajunaev Abasariti Udhayudaha.
O my Lord, Lord of the demigods, after hearing the prophecy that you would take birth in our home and kill him, this uncivilized Kamsa killed so many of your elder brothers. As soon as he hears from his lieutenants that you have appeared, he will immediately come with weapons to kill you. Kamsa has been here described as asabhya, meaning uncivilized or most heinous, because he killed the many children of his sister. When he heard the prophecy that he would be killed by her eighth son, this uncivilized man, Kamsa, was immediately ready to kill his innocent sister on the occasion of her marriage. An uncivilized man can do anything for the satisfaction of his senses. He can kill children, he can kill cows, he can kill brahmanas, he can kill old men. He has no mercy for anyone. So Vasudeva is calling Kamsa uncivilized, asabhya, no culture. uh, that he killed the babies. According to the Vedic civilization, cows, women, children, old men, and brahmanas should be excused if they are at fault. So, 5 members of society should be given protection. Who are they?
Children, old men, cows, brahmanas.
And women.
Women,
Women,
children,
yeah.
Yeah. So, these 5 need to be protected. But Asura civilized men do not care about that. At the present moment, the killing of cows and the killing of children is going on unrestrictedly. Therefore, this civilization is not at all human. And those who are conducting this condemned civilization are uncivilized asuras. Because human society is actually based on Brahmanical culture and cow protection. But we can see right now that we don't have that. As a society, we have advanced so much economically, politically, socially, right? But we have moved away the from the principles of God consciousness. Okay. Such uncivilized men are not in favor of the Krishna consciousness movement. As public officers, they declare without hesitation that the chanting of the Hare Krishna movement is a nuisance. Although Bhagavad Gita clearly says, Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dhridavrataha. According to this verse, it is the duty of the Mahatmas to chant the Hare Krishna mantra and try to spread it all over the world to the best of their ability. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, what are the Mahatmas doing? The Mahatmas are the devotees. And what are the devotees doing? They're all the time hearing and chanting the glories of Krishna. And they're spreading the glories of Krishna all over the world. Unfortunately, society is in such an uncivilized state that there are so-called Mahatmas who are prepared to kill cows and children and stop the Hare Krishna movement. Such uncivilized activities were actually demonstrated in opposition to the Hare Krishna movement's Bombay center, Hare Krishna land, as Kamsa was not expected to kill the beautiful child of Devaki and Vasudeva. The uncivilized society, although unhappy about the advancement of the Krishna consciousness movement, cannot be expected to stop it. Yet we must face many difficulties in many different ways, because Srila Prabhupada faced a lot of opposition, especially in procuring the land in Juhu, Hare Krishna land in Bombay. Now, of course, there's a beautiful temple, Radha Ras Bihari is there, but at that time, initially, it was very difficult for him. And many places of the world, Srila Prabhupada faced a lot of opposition from government officials, from the caste brahmanas, sometimes even from his god brothers. So, yet he carried on. He had that full faith. Yet he had full faith, and he knew he had to follow the instruction of his spiritual master. Although Krishna cannot be killed, Vasudeva, as the father of Krishna, was trembling because in affection he thought that Kamsa would immediately come and kill his son. So here we can see that Vasudeva was offering this beautiful praise to Krishna, right? You're the creator, maintainer, annihilator, that you're going to kill all the demons. And then Vasudeva is saying, oh, but I'm afraid that Kamsa will come and kill you. So then his fatherly affection is coming here. You can see that. Because as a father, there's natural affection for the child. There's a natural protective feeling for the child. Similarly, although the Krishna consciousness movement and Krishna are not different, and no asuras can check it, we are afraid that at any moment, the asuras can stop this movement in any part of the world. So Srila Prabhupada is saying, just like how Vasudeva was fearful that that Kamsa will kill Krishna, although he knew nobody can kill Krishna, Prabhupada is saying, although Hare Krishna movement, nobody can stop it. It's Krishna himself. But yet he's afraid that, some demoniac person will stop it. Shishukuvacha
Shri Shuka Uvacha
Athainam Atmajam Vikshya
Athena Atmajam Vikshya
Mahapurusha Lakshanam
Mahapurusha Lakshanam
Devakitam Upadhavat
Devaki Tam Upadhavat
Kamsad Bhita Suvismita.
Kamsad Bhita Suvismita.
Sukadev Goswami continued thereafter, having seen that her child had all the symptoms of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Devaki, who was very much afraid of Kamsa and unusually astonished, began to offer prayers to the Lord. So Vasudev offered prayers, and now Devaki is going to offer prayers. The word Suvismita, meaning astonished. Suvismita, astonished, is significant in this verse. Devaki and her husband Vasudeva were assured that the child was the Supreme Personality of Godhead and could not be killed by Kamsa. But because of affection, they thought of Kamsa's previous atrocities as they thought of Kamsa's previous atrocities. They were simultaneously afraid that Krishna would be killed. That is why the word Suvismita has been used. Similarly, we are also astounded upon thinking of whether this movement will be killed by the Asuras or will continue to advance without fear. So Vasudeva and Devaki, Suvismita, they know this is Krishna is God, he's come as their baby now, but they're afraid that Kamsa will kill him. So there's like mixed feelings there, right? You can see, because if you're God, who can kill you? No one can kill you. But yet they are feeling, when we are too attached to someone, then we always may think, we're always fearful that something bad might happen to them. Because it's so attached. So here we can see that Devaki and Vasudeva, they're so attached. He's their child after all, there's love. So they're afraid for him also. So same Srila Prabhupada is saying for this Hare Krishna movement, he's always thinking, he's worried that will this movement be stopped or will it go on? Shri Devaki Uvacha
Shri Devaki Uvacha
Rupam Yatat Prahuravyaktamadhyam
Rupam Yatatrahuravyamadam
Brahma Jyotir Nirgunam Nirvikaram
Brahma Jyote Nirgunam Nirvikaram
Satta Matram Nirvishesham Niriham
Satta Nirvishesham Niriham
Satvam Sakshat Vishnur Adhyatmadipaha
Sattvam Sakshat Vishnur Adhyatma
Sri Devaki said, my dear Lord, there are different Vedas, some of which describe you as unperceivable through words and the mind. Yet you are the origin of the entire cosmic manifestation. You are Brahman, the greatest of everything, full of effulgence like the sun. You have no material cause. You are free from change and deviation, and you have no material desires. Thus the Vedas say that you are the substance. Therefore, my Lord, you are directly the origin of all Vedic statements, and by understanding you, one gradually understands everything. You are different from the light of Brahman and Paramatma, yet you are not different from them. Everything emanates from you. Indeed, you are the cause of all causes, Lord Vishnu, the light of all transcendental knowledge. Vishnu is the origin of everything, and there is no difference between Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna because both of them are Vishnu Tattva. So, Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna, no difference. Lord Vishnu is Krishna's expansion. There's no difference. They're both Vishnu Tattva. From the Rig Veda, we can understand Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam. The original substance is the all-pervading Lord Vishnu, who is also Paramatma and the effulgent Brahman. So, Krishna, we sometimes refer to Krishna as Paramatma, Brahman, Bhagavan. So he is Bhagavan. He is also Paramatma. He is also Brahman. Brahman is his energy. Paramatma is his expansion. Living entities are also part and parcel of Vishnu, who has various energies. Parasya Shaktir Vivideva Shruyate Swabhaviki Jnana Bala Kriyacha. Vishnu or Krishna is therefore everything. So the energies, they are also Krishna. Now we may say, oh really, I'm Krishna? Well, the explanation can be given. Compared sun to the sunshine. Sun planet is the sun. Sunshine also we refer to sun, right? Oh, the sun is shining too much. The sun is in my room. We say all these things. So we are like those tiny particles of sunlight. We are Krishna's energy. We are part and parcel of Krishna. So Krishna is everything. Krishna himself and his energies. Vishnu or Krishna is there for everything. Lord Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita 10.8, Aham sarvasya prabhavo mata sarvam pravartate. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. Now this is certainly a very bold statement to make, right? I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. Nobody else can say that. Nobody ever says that. But Krishna can say it. Why? Why can
Everything
Krishna?
comes from him. He's the father, he's the seed giver, he's the
Yeah,
cause of all causes.
that's right. He's just speaking the fact. Nobody else can say that. Even Lord Brahma can't say that, never says that. Lord Shiva never says that. But Krishna says. Krishna, therefore, is the original cause of everything. Sarva Karana Karana. When Vishnu expands in his all-pervading aspect, we should understand him to be the Nirakar, Nirvishesha Brahma Jyoti. So the Brahman, Brahma Jyoti, that's also Krishna because it's his energy. It's the light which is coming from his body. That's the impersonal form of Krishna. Brahman is an impersonal form. Now one may think, oh well, God is impersonal. But he's also a person. That's how inconceivable God is, right? Impersonal yet personal. If he's impersonal, why can't he be a person? Is that okay? So he's both.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, the last line, when Vishnu expands in his all-pervading, so it means he expands in the form of Krishna.
He expands as the Brahman, the Brahma Jyoti.
That is Krishna, right?
The Brahma
No?
Jyoti?
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
that is Krishna. So Vishnu expands, right? So I am curious, like expansion and incarnation. What is difference in the context of like Vishnu or Krishna?
See, first Krishna is there, right? Original form of God. Then he expands as Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram expands as the Chaturvyuha, and then comes Vishnu. So incarnation, you can say, in the sense when coming in the material world, taking a form in the material world, then you can call that incarnation. Like Lord Ramachandra is incarnation, Lord Nishingadev, Matsya. They're also expansions, but they're also called incarnations. These are all expansions of Krishna. No difference. No difference.
No difference. Incarnation, expansion are same, right?
Same. No difference.
Same.
They're all the same.
Okay.
Although everything emanates from Krishna, he is ultimately a person. Aham Adir Hi Devanam. He is the origin of Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar, and from them, many other demigods are manifested. But then, sometimes there are the Shakti-avesh incarnation. Now, that can be a difference there, because sometimes the incarnation is not Vishnu Tattva, but is a jiva, living entity, but who has been empowered by Krishna. So that there will be a difference there. Like how we heard it in the initial cantos of Bhagavatam, that there are different categories of incarnation, guna avatar, different type of avatar. So you can try understand the avatars are who are coming to this material world. Manvantar avatars, then there are the Shakti Avesh avatar. So then there is a difference then, because, for example, Lord Brahma is a guna avatar, but he's not equal to Vishnu or Krishna, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like there is some percentage.
Yes.
Yeah, like how many percentage is
Yes. So will
Brahmadi?
depend which kind of
Yes.
incarnation it
Yeah.
is then. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So although everything emanates from him, Krishna is ultimately a person. So the Brahman, the Nirakar, is coming from Krishna. And Krishna is a person. Amadirhi Devanam. He is the origin of Brahma, Vishnu, and Maheshwar. And from them many other demigods are manifested. Krishna therefore says in Bhagavad Gita 14:27, Brahmano hi pratisthaham. Brahman rests upon me. So where does the Brahman come from?
From Krishna.
Krishna. That's right. And Krishna is openly saying it in Bhagavad Gita. The Lord also says, Yapi anya devata bhakta yajante shraddhayan vitaha tepi mam eva kaunteya yajanti avyati purvakam. Whatever a man may sacrifice to other gods, O son of Kunti, is really meant for me alone, but it is offered without true understanding. Bhagavad Gita 9:23. So someone may worship other demigods, other gods, may give some offering to those demigods, but that is actually indirectly of worshipping Krishna, because all sacrifices are meant for satisfaction of Vishnu. First, Vishnu, all offerings are first made to Vishnu, then after Vishnu has accepted, then all the demigods will take their shares. So there are many persons who worship different demigods, considering all of them to be separate gods, which in fact they are not. The fact is that every demigod and every living entity is part and parcel of Krishna. Mamaevam so jiva loke jiva bhuta. So the demigods are also part and parcel of Krishna. The demigods are also in the category of living entities. They are not separate gods. So one may think that the demigods are independent, they can do whatever they like, and that's not true. They are also following orders. Whose orders are they following?
Krishna's.
Krishna's orders, that's right. Krishna is the only independent being, and everyone else, we are all dependent on him. Demigods are also dependent on Krishna. But men whose knowledge is immature and contaminated by the modes of material nature worship various demigods according to their intelligence. Therefore, they are rebuked in Bhagavad Gita, Kama este rita jnana prapadyante nya devata. Because they are unintelligent and not very advanced and have not properly considered the truth, they take to the worship of various demigods or speculate according to various philosophies, such as the Mayavad philosophy. So we may make up some things, but those things are just going to be speculation, not the fact. We cannot make up the fact. The fact is a fact. Truth is the truth. It is what it is. Then whether we believe it, don't believe in it, doesn't matter. The truth still remains the truth, right? The truth is not affected by our belief. Whether somebody believes that Krishna is God or not does not change the fact that Krishna is God. Hmm. Or someone may not know that Krishna is God. Doesn't change the fact that Krishna is God. Okay. Did anyone have any comments? Hmm. No, Krishna, Vishnu is the actual origin of everything, as stated in the Vedas, Yasya Bhasa Sarvam Idam Vibhati. The absolute truth is described later in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10.28.15 as Satyam Jnanam Anantam Yad Brahma Jyoti Sanatanam. The Brahma Jyoti is Sanatan eternal, yet it is dependent on Krishna. Brahmano hi pratishtaham. The Brahma Samhita states that the Lord is all-pervading. Andantrasta parmanuchayantrastam. He is within this universe, and he is within the atom as Paramatma. So we can see that even the Brahman is depending on Krishna. Brahman is depending on Krishna. Why? Because Brahman is coming from body of Krishna. Paramatma is depending on Krishna because Krishna is expanded as Paramatma. Yasya prabha prabhavata jagatanda kotishva ashesha visudhadi vibhuti bhinnam. Brahman is also not independent of him. Therefore, whatever a philosopher may describe is ultimately Krishna or Lord Vishnu. Sarvam kalava idam Brahma, param Brahma, param Dhama, pavitram paramam bhavan. According to different phases of understanding, Lord Vishnu is differently described, but in fact, he is the origin of everything. Because Devaki was an unalloyed devotee, she could understand that the same Lord Vishnu had appeared as her son. Therefore, after the prayers of Vasudev, Devaki offered her prayers. She was very frightened because of her brother's atrocities. Devaki said, My dear Lord, your eternal forms like Narayan, Lord Rama, Shesha, Varaha, Nrsimha, Vaman, Baladev, and millions of similar incarnations emanating from Vishnu are described in the Vedic literature as original. You are original because all your forms as incarnations are outside of this material creation. Your form was existing before this cosmic manifestation was created. So Devaki is understanding that Krishna's incarnations are spiritual. They are not material. They exist before the creation takes place. And they continue to exist after the annihilation. Spiritual means eternal. Your forms are eternal and all-pervading. They are self-effulgent, changeless, and uncontaminated by the material qualities. Such eternal forms are ever cognizant and full of bliss. They are situated in transcendental goodness and are always engaged in different pastimes. You are not limited to a particular form only. All such transcendental eternal forms are self-sufficient. I can understand that you are the Supreme Lord Vishnu. So like how we give the example, right? The Vedas have this example. There is one candle and you light so many different candles from that one candle. And then all the candles are giving equal heat and light, but still there is one original candle. So Krishna's incarnations, Krishna, they're all the same. But yet Krishna is the Ete Chamsa Kalapumsa, Krishnastu Bhagwan Swayam. There's one original form of God. I can understand that you are the Supreme Lord Vishnu. We may conclude, therefore, that Lord Vishnu is everything, although he is also different from everything. This is Achintya. This is the Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva philosophy. So, Lord Vishnu, we can say he's the Brahman, he's the Paramatma, he's Bhagwan, he's also all the different energies, the living entities also can be called as that because everything is energy of Krishna. This is simultaneous one and difference. Same in quality, quality is the same, but completely different in quantity. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just wondering, like so much was going, like how the mixed feelings they had, that they were scared, but they also had affection, then they also had faith because they knew that he was Lord. So much.
Yeah.
And then so beautiful prayers are being offered.
Yeah.
How हम जैसे कई बार अपने आप को मनाते हैं कि नहीं नहीं. So like, they're also having that feeling.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Are
So
they called also Jiva Tattva?
who?
Vasudeva and Devaki.
Vasudev Devaki, they were Krishna's expansions.
So they don't come under
No,
Jiva
no,
Tattva, right?
no, they're not Jiv Tattva. No. We heard earlier in
Right.
this
Their body is
chapter,
also transcendental.
yeah, and and that they are Krishna's expansions. Krishna's entourage, they are
Mm.
expansions of Krishna. So there can be Jiva Tattva who have transcendental bodies, right? Like
Yeah.
the souls who once when we go to the spiritual world, we will also have spiritual bodies. But we are still gonna be Jiva Tattva. But we will also have spiritual bodies. But Vasudev Devaki, they are Krishna's expansions. Mm. Nanda Yashoda also is expansions. Okay.
Mm.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta